It happened on a Tuesday, 12 noon. No warning, no countdown, no explanation. Every human being on Earth lost the ability to speak. All 7 billion of us. Gone silent. A news anchor mid-sentence. Stopped. A mother calling her child's name. Stopped. A soldier shouting orders. Stopped. All of it. Every voice, every word. Gone in an instant. At first, people panicked. They grabbed their throats, opened their mouths. Nothing. No pain. No sickness. Just silence. The world had never been this quiet. Not once in human history. Because even in the deepest night, somewhere on Earth, someone was always speaking. But not now. The only sounds left were the ones the world made without us. Wind, birds, rain, the ocean. And for the first time, people actually heard them. Really heard them. A businessman in the middle of a screaming argument suddenly had nothing. He looked at his partner. His partner looked at him. And in the silence, they both realized they had forgotten what the fight was even about. A father who hadn't spoken to his son in 3 years sat across from him. They had come to argue, but now they couldn't. So they just looked at each other, really looked, for the first time in years. A man on a bridge who had walked there to end everything stood still, and in the silence, he heard his own heartbeat, and he stepped back. Wars paused, not because weapons stopped working, but because commands couldn't be given. And without commands, soldiers looked at the people across from them and saw people, not enemies, just people, standing in the same silence. Then, 59 minutes in, the ability started returning, and the whole world faced the same choice. The first words, what would they be? Some reached for their phones, ready to fill the silence with noise again. Some turned to the stranger next to them and simply said, "Are you okay?" And some said nothing at all, because they had found something in the silence they didn't want to lose. The hour ended. The world was loud again. But some people were different now, because they had heard something. In that 1 hour, they had never heard before. Themselves. So tell me, if the world went silent right now, what would you hear? Comment below. Because sometimes, the most important thing you will ever hear is the thing you have been too afraid to listen to. Subscribe. Because tomorrow, the silence gets even louder.